title of the third chapter is Unit 3, Anaerobic Treatment and Low Cost Treatment. Please note down the title of the third chapter is the Anaerobic Treatment and Low Cost Treatment. There are two parts in this chapter. The first part is the anaerobic treatment and second part is the low cost treatment. So under this chapter, we are going to study fundamentals of anaerobic treatment. What is meant by anaerobic treatment? Now you are aware about this. In absence of oxygen is the anaerobic treatment. Then sludge characteristics, treatment and disposal, concept of different anaerobic reactors. So up to this is the first part. So while explaining the second chapter, that is unit operations. From each unit operation, there is a generation of solid waste. Is it from primary clarifier, some amount of solid waste is generating. From screening unit operation, there is a generation of screens. Then from secondary clarifier, there is a generation of sludge. So from each and every unit operation, there is a solid waste generated. And now in this third chapter, we are studying about how to treat that solid waste generated from each unit operation. Okay, in the first part of this third chapter, and the second part of this third chapter will let us know how to go for the treatment of wastewater if there is the less amount of funds are available with us, especially for the villages or small towns where there are the funds are very less. Okay, so that chapter will demonstrate this part, that to treat the solid waste anaerobically and how to go for the treatment of solid sewage at low cost. Okay, so this will be the syllabus, that is fundamentals of anaerobic treatment, sludge characteristics, treatment and disposal, concept of different anaerobic reactors, low cost wastewater treatment methods. In that low cost wastewater treatment methods, again there are 2-3 methods are there. First one is the stabilization pond, second one is the oxidation pond, and then next one is the oxidation ditch, and then septic tank. These are the various methods through which you can treat the sewage with a low cost. Okay, then the last part in this chapter is the selection of alternative treatment process, flow sheets, concept of recycling of wastewater. If it is a gray water, what type of wastewater should be, treatment process should be there, and if it is a brown water, as per the color indicates the septicness of water that we have studied in a first chapter itself while studying the characteristics of sewage. Okay, color indicates, if it is a brown color, it is a fresh sewage. Okay, if it is turning towards a gray, will be more septic than the fresh one, and if it is converted black, highly septic, highly unhygienic water is there. Okay, so this part we are going to study under the chapter 3. Now the next part I would like to tell you, the first point of this chapter is the fundamentals of anaerobic treatment. Before I go to start this part, let me know about the assignments. I have given the assignments for the assignment number 1 and assignment number 2. Have you solved these assignments? Now I will request everybody to talk instead of keeping mum. Otherwise, I will definitely put your absentee. Okay, Komal Ronge. Komal Ronge, let me know. What happened in respect of assignment? Assignment questions I have shared with you. Do I have shared with you? And if yes, let me know how I have shared with you. Komal Ronge, may I mark your absentee here? Megha Yadav. Megha Yadav.
Yes, ma'am.
How I have shared the assignment questions with you people? Do you know?
No, ma'am.
No, because you have not searched. Okay, your class coordinator has shared with you a study material link. Have you? Does he shared with you? Study material link, where the whatever the online lectures we have conducted, that videos are available. So in that
हाँ
chart
बरोबर.
itself, there is a assignment column. Okay, and in that assignment column, assignment link is given for each chapter.
हाँ मॅम बघते मग मी.
Okay? All of you, please go through this and search your assignments and do complete the assignments also. Okay, okay, I will proceed now. Okay, fundamentals of anaerobic treatment. Okay, this is a anaerobic treatment. I want to explain you the fundamentals of the anaerobic treatment. Usually I would have shown the flow chart to explain this process, but I have demonstrated through these figures to make you understand. So there are the 4 stages in the anaerobic treatment process. Anaerobic treatment process is nothing but the anaerobic treatment process is nothing but the in absence of oxygen. Okay, now in absence of oxygen, when the sewage or the solid waste which is generated from the treatment of the solid waste allowed to enter into this particular process, it will be start decomposing. Degradation process will start naturally, and if that process is the controlled process, whatever the gases or the products are producing, that will be used for another purpose. And if it is the not controlled system, then it cannot be used for the any of the other purposes. Okay, so I was telling you about the 3 it is according to the 4-step model. There are the 4 stages involved in the anaerobic digestion, and the first one is the hydrolysis process. Okay, first one is the hydrolysis process. In the hydrolysis process, what happens? A particular material which is getting involved, that is complex compounds are being converted into simple form of compounds, or that is getting hydrolyzed in the first step. What happens in the first step? A complex organic compounds what are present into that sludge or the solid waste will be converted into simple form. So further it can be degraded easily, or we can say these are hydrolyzed material in the step of hydrolysis process. In the hydrolysis process, then the second process is the acidogenesis process, or we can say it is a fermentation process. In this step, actually in fermentation process, amino acids, sugars and higher fatty acids are degraded further to volatile fatty acids or the alcohols, convert into further simplified, further soluble materials. These acids or these complex, this hydrolyzed material from the hydrolysis process will be further simplified or converted into soluble form of material in a fermentation process or acidogenesis process. Okay. Now the third one is the acetogenesis process. Here the volatile fatty acids and alcohols are degraded to acetic acid or the hydrogen, and also into carbon dioxide form. Okay, these are converted into volatile acids are converted into hydrogen, carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide. Okay, so in the acetogenesis process. And the last one and very important process is the methanogenesis process. In this methanogenesis process, what happens? Methanogenic bacteria converts the that material, that hydrogen or the acetogenic material into a biogas. Okay, it degrades that and converts into biogas. What is meant by biogas? Biogas is the composition of methane, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, water vapors. These are the 4 components present into biogas. Out of that, hydrogen, carbon dioxide and water vapors are not required to us. The remaining amount is the methane, which is with the high quantity, almost 60% to 65% is the methane, and in remaining part these 3 gases will be there. So that methane we can separate from all other impurities and we can use it for the as a fuel in a fuel for, or as an energy source. Okay, So this is the anaerobic treatment process. Once again, I will explain. There are four fundamental stages in anaerobic treatment. Anaerobic treatment in the sense 100% absence of oxygen, and in that the sludge will be hydrolyzed first, means complex organic compounds will be converted into simple form of organic compounds. In the fermentation process, the hydrolyzed material will be further solubilized, and this solubilized material will be converted into hydrogen carbon dioxide form in the acetogenesis process. And in the last methanogenesis process, the methanogenic bacteria at normally at the normal temperature range or the thermophilic temperature, it will decompose and convert into biogas. And the methanogenic process is very sensitive process, and it varies, means sensitive process in the sense if pH change, the process collapse. If water to solid ratio changes, it collapse. So it is a very sensitive one. We need to handle it very carefully. Okay, this is about the fundamentals of anaerobic treatment process. Okay, so further I have explained the same here. This 4-step model, whatever I explained, that is what written here. So I will not go to methanogenesis. This step is carried out by a group of bacteria called methanogens. Two groups are involved in methane production. One group split acetic acid into methane and carbon dioxide, and the second group, termed hydrogen utilizing methanogens, use hydrogen as the electron donor and carbon dioxide as an electron acceptor to produce the methane. Okay, this way two groups are working for the decomposition of organic matter and converting it into biogas in the process of methanogenesis. Okay, so you remember, this is fundamental, not required, but only the understanding is required, not from the exam point of view, it is required. Now the treatment and disposal. So what, once again, I would like to go to the chapter 2 to make you understand properly. Okay, I will stop sharing this slide and I will go to this slide, or you are waiting for the attendance. You want me to stop teaching and I start concentrating towards the attendance. No? Am I correct? Are you expecting the same from me? General and academic, then academic, material, online classes, chapter 2. Okay, within 2 minutes I will explain and then we'll go to the next point. Then I will focus towards your attendance. Okay, we saw here at every unit operation, screening, solids are generating, primary treatment, solids are generating, then aeration, secondary clarifiers, solids are generating. If further treatment, tertiary treatment provides, then again solids are generated. That entire solid waste we are not supposed to throw away anyway. We are supposed to treat them separately, and then we can convert it into manure, and then we can apply it for the agricultural area. Okay, and that is how to go for, we are going to study in a chapter number 3, anaerobic treatment process. Okay, so now I will stop here and I will pay attention towards your attendance, as you are too much worrying about that, and I should worry also because you are worrying. तर हे परत घ्यावी लागते मला अटेंडन्स. तुम्ही इतकी घाण केली ते सगळं. आता हलवू नका, कोणी ऍड होऊ नका प्लीज. मी परत एकदा अटेंडन्स घेते. I'm not worrying those who are joining late and showing their attendance, but I'm worrying those who attended and there I am putting absentee. So that's why I'm taking the attendance once again. Okay, I think our event, CESA event has been postponed because of the B external exams going on. Will start from tomorrow. Okay, I have taken noted attendance. I will recall. Division A, 48, 19, 40, 49, 55. Listen carefully. Yeah? Don't drop your roll number in a message box if it is already written. Okay, I will repeat 48, 19, 40, 49, 55, 69, 36, 14, 15, 60, 65, 68, 46, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, 16, 17, 18, 20, 25, 26, 27, 29, 34, 35, 37, 38, 41, 43, 44, 47, 51, 52, 53, 58, 61, 64 are the students from Division A. Now I will read the names, the roll numbers from Division B. 33, 27, 41, 48, 64, 4, 14, 36, 40, 49, 52, 2, 11, 1, 20, 23, 24, 25, 29, 31, 45, 61, 43, 34, 13, 28, 3, 10, 16, 19, 42, 63, 8, 22, 51, 56, 6, 7, 12, and 26 are the students from the division B. Shall I declare the session is over? Shall I declare the session is over? A45. हर्षद जर घेतलेला असेल ना नंबर तर मी तुम्हाला ओके नॉट टेकन A45 B42 घेतलं ना O42 काय त्रास देता रोल नंबर 6 डिविजन A ओके टेकन Okay, shall I say bye bye? Thank you. Bye bye.